Your owls are speaking in a language you've never heard, and it's changing everything. Listen closely. They're not just calling at night, they're warning, bonding, and even mourning. Stay to the end because you'll learn how to decode their secret signals and feel the forest breathe with you. Number 1. The barred owl's language of the night reveals a world of sound hidden in the shadows of your yard. These owls are not just silent hunters. They communicate with a rich tapestry of calls, from the familiar hoo 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 to softer hoo and hoo hoo tones. Each call carries meaning, whether it's to stake a claim on territory or to attract a mate during the breeding season. What this means for you is that your yard might be more alive with nocturnal conversation than you realize. By listening closely, you can begin to decode the language of the night. These calls are not random, they are purposeful, shaped by the environment and the owl's needs. A 2015 study published in the Ecology revealed that barred owls are remarkably adaptive, adjusting their calls based on the noise levels in their environment. In areas with more human activity, these owls shift their vocalizations to be heard over the din of traffic and city life. This acoustic adaptation shows a level of intelligence and flexibility that challenges previous assumptions about their behavior. What this means for you is that even in urban settings, barred owls are finding ways to thrive and communicate. You might be hearing these calls from unexpected places, on rooftops, near streetlights, or even in your backyard. It's a reminder that nature is constantly evolving in response to our world. Barred owls are often heard before they're seen, especially in winter when their camouflage is at its best. What this means for you is that your yard may be a silent stage for a hidden drama, unfolding just after sunset and before sunrise. These owls are calling as early as 30 minutes before sunset, revealing that their nocturnal behavior is more complex than once believed. Their presence in your neighborhood is a sign that they're not just passing through, they're adapting, learning, and thriving. And as you begin to notice their calls, you may find yourself tuning in more closely to the night. What other secrets might the darkness hold waiting to sparkles as dark minutes before sunset? Number 2. Let's explore the fascinating world of owl communication. Did you know that owls use more than just hoots to talk? They rely on a mix of calls, body language, and even scent to send messages to other owls. This complex system has been studied by the University of Washington's Department of Biology, revealing how owls can create a detailed language. What this means for you is that when you hear an owl hooting at night, it's not just a simple sound, it's a full conversation. These calls can carry up to 3 miles away, making them a powerful tool for owls in the dark. Imagine standing in your backyard as the barred owl's hoo 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 echoes through the trees. What you might not realize is that each call is unique. Owls can recognize individual voices, much like humans recognize familiar faces. This ability is crucial for pair bonding and territorial defense, as noted by the National Audubon Society. The barred owl's voice is a personal signature, allowing them to find their mate or warn off rivals. What this means for you is that every hoot in your yard tells a story, one of identity, connection, and survival. These calls are more than just noise. They're messages in the night. Even more intriguing is how barred owls adjust their calls to avoid competing with other owl species. Research from the University of Minnesota found that they shift the frequency of their calls, creating a kind of acoustic harmony in the forest. This ability shows how smart and adaptive these creatures are. They're not just surviving, they're thriving. What this means for you is that your yard might be part of a much larger natural symphony. Stay tuned, because next we'll uncover how owls use their hearing to navigate the world around them. Number 3. The haunting calls of barred owls are not just sounds in the night. They are vital signals in their territorial world. During the breeding season, male barred owls become vocal powerhouses, using a range of calls to mark their domain. These calls are not random, they're precise and often directed at neighboring owls. A 2021 study in the Journal of Ornithology revealed that barred owls can even recognize the calls of their neighbors, responding with territorial hoots. What this means for you is that if you hear an owl hoot at night, it might be a territorial warning. Listen closely, and you might be part of a much larger, unseen conversation. When a barred owl senses a threat, whether from another owl or even a human, it can unleash a startling, screeching call that echoes through the forest. This aggressive sound, rarely heard by the public, is a clear message to intruders: this is my territory. The Cornell Lab of Ornithology has captured these calls, revealing the intensity of the owl's response to perceived danger. If you're out at night and hear the sharp, high-pitched scream, it's a sign that an owl is defending its space. What this means for you is that the forest is alive with its own language, one that's often hidden in plain sight. Pay attention and you'll begin to hear the stories the owls are telling. Interestingly, during the mating season, barred owls engage in a beautiful duet, two owls exchanging calls in a synchronized melodic pattern. This is not just a romantic display, but a way to strengthen pair bonds and reaffirm their territory. What this means for you is that even the most elusive creatures have their own rituals and rhythms. If you're lucky enough to hear a barred owl duet, it's like catching a glimpse into a secret world of cooperation and communication. But the story of owl calls doesn't end here. There's more to uncover, and it's just around the corner. Number 4. The role of owls in ecosystem communication is a quiet but powerful force in the natural world. Barred owls are not just predators, they are part of a larger network of sounds that shape the health of their environment. Their calls echo through the night, serving as both a warning and a signal to other creatures. This communication is not limited to their own species. They can even respond to the calls of raccoons or foxes, creating a kind of nocturnal dialogue. What this means for you is that the presence of owls in your area is a sign of a balanced and thriving ecosystem. Their calls are a natural language that connects every living thing in the dark. The sounds that owls make are more than just noises in the night. They are ecological indicators. A 2019 study in Ecological Monographs found that changes in owl call patterns can signal environmental stress, such as habitat fragmentation or pollution. These calls are not random. They are part of a larger conversation that includes other animals and even the plants around them. The University of Florida has observed that smaller birds respond to owl calls by altering their foraging patterns, showing that owls influence the behavior of creatures far smaller than themselves. What this means for you is that listening to the night sounds in your yard can give you clues about the health of your local ecosystem. Barred owls are more than just silent hunters. They are key players in the ecosystem's communication web. Their calls can influence the behavior of small mammals and birds, and their presence is tied to the health of local populations of mice and voles. This means that when you hear an owl call at night, you are witnessing a moment of ecological interaction that affects the entire habitat. What this means for you is that your yard is part of this greater network of life, where every sound and movement has a purpose. The next time you hear an owl, listen closely. There's a story being told in the darkness, one that connects your backyard to the world around it. Number 5. The hidden language of owl calls. Deep in the night when the world is quiet, barred owls communicate in ways most of us never hear. Soft trills, low grunts, and even purring sounds are part of their secret dialogue. These calls are not just random noises, they carry meaning like a language of their own. What this means for you is that if you learn to listen, you might be able to identify these owls just by their calls. This is a skill that can transform your backyard into a place of discovery. Ready to unlock the mystery of owl communication? Barred owls use their calls to express a wide range of emotions and intentions. A study by the Wildlife Conservation Society found that these owls change their vocalizations based on the situation, whether they're showing aggression, fear, or even comfort. For example, during nesting season, they may make purring sounds to bond with their mate. These vocalizations are so nuanced that they resemble dialects in human languages, with regional differences in hoot rhythm and frequency. What this means for you is that the calls you hear may be telling a story of their own, one that changes with the time of year and their environment. Listen closely, and you may catch a glimpse of their world. According to the Audubon Society, barred owls are unique among owls because their calls can often be used to identify them without seeing the bird. This makes them one of the most accessible owl species for backyard birders. Their calls carry across the woods, and with practice, you can recognize the differences between a low grunt and a high-pitched trill. What this means for you is that your yard could be a sanctuary for these nocturnal storytellers. By learning their language, you'll be able to observe and appreciate them in ways most people never imagine. And as you listen more closely, you may just begin to understand what they're saying about the world around them. Number 6. The owl's call has long echoed through the stories and beliefs of human cultures. From ancient times to modern days, the barred owl's haunting cry has been a symbol of mystery, wisdom, and even fate. In many Native American traditions, this owl is believed to be a messenger from the spirit world, guiding the living with its call. What this means for you is that the owl in your yard is not just a bird, it's a part of a much deeper ancient narrative. Every time you hear its call at night, you're listening to a story that has been told for generations. This is the power of nature, speaking in ways we've never fully understood. In European folklore, the owl was often seen as an omen, a creature that hovered on the edge of the supernatural. Its call was believed to warn of death or signal the arrival of the unknown. This belief has persisted through centuries and can still be felt in the way the owl is portrayed in literature and film. The barred owl's deep rhythmic call is often used to evoke an eerie or mysterious atmosphere, making it a favorite among filmmakers and authors. What this means for you is that the owl's presence in your yard might feel otherworldly, as if it carries the weight of ancient stories. The next time you hear its call, you might find yourself pausing, drawn into a world of myth and meaning. Even in music and soundtracks, the barred owl's call has found its place, adding depth and emotion to scores that seek to capture the unknown. This call, so unique and haunting, has become a bridge between the natural world and human imagination. What this means for you is that the owl in your yard is not just a part of the ecosystem, it's a part of your own personal mythology, a presence that can inspire wonder and reflection. As you listen to its call, you're not just hearing a bird, you're tapping into a cultural legacy that spans the world. And just beyond that call, there's more to discover about the owl's role in the myths and stories that shape our understanding of nature. You stand beneath the canopy of the forest, the barred owl's call slicing through the silence like a whisper from another world. It feels as though the night itself is holding its breath, waiting for you to listen. Some say it's the voice of a loved one calling you back to comfort. Others say it's just the owl, doing what it has always done. But in this moment, you feel something deeper, a connection to the mystery of life, to the unknown, and to the quiet strength of the natural world that surrounds you. You are not alone. You are part of something far greater. As the owl's call lingers in the air, you feel the weight of the world lift just a little. There is no need to understand it all, no need to explain the magic that lives in the hush of the night. You are simply here, in this moment, with the earth and the stars, with the memory of those who have come before and the hope of those who will come after. In the call of the owl, you hear not just a sound, but a story that is yours to listen to feel, to carry forward. And in that moment, you are not just a witness, you are part of the story. Has a bird ever visited you in a way that felt like more than coincidence? Share your own stories in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thank you for being part of the Backyard Bird Secrets community. I'll see you in the next one.